Good evening, graduates, families, and community members. I am San Jacinto High School Activities Director, Antoinette Miles, and it is my honor to welcome you to the virtual commencement ceremony for the class of 2020. Although not a traditional ceremony, we would like to take this evening to recognize and celebrate all of your accomplishments and hard work. As you know, this evening's ceremony is a mere placeholder for the face-to-face ceremony to be held when it is safe to do so. However, in hopes to keep it as close to the traditional ceremony as possible, you just saw our future Tiger graduates, the kindergarten class from Record Elementary representing the San Jacinto High School graduating class of 2032. Seniors, although current circumstances could have never been predicted, you have shown just how resilient the class of 2020 is. We are more proud of you than you know. Before we begin, please allow a moment to recognize our Board of Trustees and Cabinet. Board President, John I. Norman. Board Clerk, Deborah Rex. Board Member, Trika Ojeda. Board Member, Jasmine Rubio. San Jacinto High School Student Board Member, Abel Ben-Rostro. Mountain View High School, Mountain Heights Academy Student Board Member, Linda Salcedo. Our Cabinet, Superintendent, Dr. Sherry L. Fox. Deputy Superintendent of Personnel Services, Dr. Sherry Smith. Assistant Superintendent of Business Services, Seth Herron. Assistant Superintendent of Educational Services, John Roach. And now, our San Jacinto High School administrative team. Our Principal, Courtney Hall. Assistant Principal, Danielle Powell. Assistant Principal, Lloyd Shepard. Assistant Principal, Steve Simpson, and Dean of Students, Sheila Miller. We would also like to thank and recognize the City of San Jacinto and other community partners for their continued support. Seniors and families, although you are viewing from home, please help me welcome San Jacinto High School Choir Director, Mr. Keith Still, with our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good evening, board members, faculty, families, community, friends, and most importantly, the senior class of 2020. My name is Cassidy Roscoe, and I had the pleasure to be ASB president for the past year, which led me to this amazing opportunity to speak before you today. First off, I would like to say that this year was definitely one of a kind. Class of 2020 is the only class that has the ability to say they had a virtual graduation due to a pandemic that caused their senior year to end early, and that is something worth mentioning. The world we live in is constantly plagued with dangers, recently now more than ever. But despite all the odds, we still managed to graduate and be here virtually today. Looking back at the years, we all look forward to this day. From our freshman year till now, we as students have grown so much as a whole, but even more individually. So many moments have become unexpected, treasured memories. So many early mornings turned into late nights filled with extracurriculars and homework. But we did it. We're here today because we made it through the past 4 years. One way to reference our time at San Jacinto High School is that it was like a lollipop. It looks sweet from the outside. It's gone in a minute. It sucks until the very end, but overall, when it's gone, you'll miss it. We're going to miss chanting in the football stands. We're going to miss people bringing the most exotic pets in their backpacks, such as hamsters, turtles, and even snakes to school. We're going to miss cheering during the pep rallies or even running through the quad to avoid getting pooped on by the seagulls. This is a bittersweet moment, but the sweetness overpowers the bitterness in this case. We're moving on from high school to do better things with our life. As cliche as it may sound, we have the whole world in front of us. What a wonderful thought is that some of the best days of our lives haven't even happened yet. We don't need a full laid out plan for the future. Sometimes we just need to breathe, trust, let go, and see what the world will hand us. And whatever the world hands us, be confident that we will have the courage, tools, and knowledge to change it, mold it, and improve it for ourselves and our prosperity out in the world. I have full confidence that each and every single one of you has the ability to achieve whatever you stick your mind to, no matter the path you decide to take after high school. Before ending this speech, I want to take a moment to recognize some individuals who have helped shape me into the person I am today. First, my teachers. Thank you for filling me with endless amounts of knowledge and for the connections made. I hope to one day pay you all back by teaching my students the things that I've learned from each and every single one of you. Next, my friends. I personally want to thank Joanna, Valerie, Angie, and Nadia for sticking with me through it all. I love you all so much. I also don't want to forget all my other friends who have impacted me these last 12 years. Thank you for the endless smiles and memories. I can't wait to see what the future has in store for you all. And last but certainly not least, my family. Thank you for always being there for me. I love you all so much, and I'm so blessed to have the biggest supporters by my side. Oh, and hi, Eileen. Class of 2020, we did it. We are done with high school. We are graduates, and congratulations. Now, please help me welcome the top 40 honor speaker, our Salutatorian, my dear friend, Miss Catherine Moa.
Good evening, parents, teachers, administrators, and esteemed guests, and of course, the graduating class of 2020. It is my honor to stand here in front of you today and speak on behalf of my peers as we commemorate the last 4 years together. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Catherine Moa, and we went to high school together. I initially wanted to give you a speech about changing the world and impacting the lives of those around you, but I don't think it'd be very helpful since we've all been mentally checked out since March. I do, however, want to welcome everyone to this momentous occasion and say congratulations, we made it. Although the diploma that we receive will not do us justice, it's not every day you graduate from high school, and it's certainly not every day you graduate online. Lucky us. To start off, there's a word I would like to share, enouement. It describes the bittersweet feeling of having arrived in the future and seeing how things turn out, but being unable to go back and tell your past self. Beautiful, right? I don't know exactly how everyone feels, but right now, as I stand here in front of you and celebrate the class of 2020, that's how I feel. I've dreamt about this day for so long, and now that it's finally here, all I want to do is travel back in time and tell myself that everything I put myself through was worth it. Because looking back, it seemed as if this day would never come. But it has. And today, I'm sure we all have different stories of what high school was to us. We have different stories of being freshmen and thinking that the seniors were untouchable and experienced. Of being sophomores and feeling as if we had our whole lives ahead of us. Of being juniors and thinking that graduation couldn't come any sooner. Of being seniors and wishing that we could do everything again. If only we could. Who would have known that one day we'd grow to miss all that we once despised about high school? that we'd miss walking through the hallways during passing periods and sighing in frustration because of traffic. Or that we'd miss the Friday nights we reserved for football and the simple days of stressing over trivial matters. Or even that we'd miss the late nights we spent doing history notes for Mrs. Vella and crying because we couldn't remember how to find the IQR. That stands for interquartile range, by the way, and no, I do not recommend taking statistics. Not unless you want to spend your lunch periods frantically studying for tests and hoping that somehow you'd miraculously pass with an A. As Miss Sprinkle put it, they don't call it statistics for nothing. As I reflect upon my time here at San Jacinto High School, I can't help but think about the last day we stepped foot onto campus as seniors. If I had known that Friday, March 13th would have been the last day we would consider normal, maybe I would have done something differently. Maybe I would have ditched school that day just to look back on it and say that even if COVID-19 ended my school year, at least I got to ditch school once in my life. Or maybe, given that my mom would have probably tracked me down in a matter of seconds, I would have sat in my seat in AP Chemistry for a little longer and paid just a little bit more attention to percent composition and redox equations. Please don't be disappointed in me, Mr. Douglas. Maybe I also would have played one last game of Slapjack with Lisa, Giselle, Jared, and Jason, or hugged my friends a little longer that day, now that we're separated by 6 feet and face masks. Maybe then I wouldn't feel so regretful about how my senior year ended. I think I speak for us all when I say that none of us ever pictured our last year of high school ending like this. We never imagined that we'd miss out on grad night or dressing up for prom, senior events that we've waited and planned for since freshman year. We never imagined that instead of 2 weeks, we'd be spending months at home on an extended break. And we especially never imagined that we'd be graduating alone through a screen, unable to say goodbye to our friends and partake in photographs before we start a new chapter in our lives. But even though we didn't get the graduation we dreamed of, today, we are fortunate to walk away with not only our diplomas, but the memories that we have made over the last few years together. Cesare Pavesi once said, "We do not remember days, we remember moments." And I believe that when we look back at it, our time here together will not be measured by grades, classes, or favorites, but by the memories we have made with the people we have known for 4 years and the relationships we have established because of them. I wish I could tell you all that as high school ends, your journey is only beginning. But the truth is, the journey began when we first stepped foot into kindergarten, and today, our paths are simply diverging into 572 different paths. Albus Dumbledore once said, "It is our choices that show what we truly are, far more than our abilities." As you move on and choose your path, continue to make your choices and learn from your mistakes in order to grow. We are still unfinished works of art in the making, and we have the rest of our lives ahead of us to figure out what we want to show to the world. So, I urge you to venture out and live your life to the fullest, but always remember that in the end, together is where we belong. San Jacinto is and will forever be our home. I want to now thank every staff member, teacher, and parent who have contributed to each and every one of our personal journeys. Without your support, I doubt any of us would be here and be as successful as we are today. I want to specifically thank my parents, my dad for sacrificing so much for me, and my mom for providing me with countless opportunities to achieve my dreams. You've given me the greatest gift of all, an education, and as I receive my diploma, I hope you know that it is partly yours as well. Nothing in this world would be possible if you didn't believe in me, and I can only hope to pay you back with more than just words one day. Thank you now to the class of 2020 for a great 4 years that we have unfalteringly spent at each other's sides. Thank you for the unforgettable memories and the words that we exchanged with one another. I'll remember them forever. I hope that wherever you go and whatever you do it well and you do it with pride. I wish you all the best of luck, whether in life or in love, and I look forward to what the future holds in store for us. Congratulations again, and may we all meet again someday. And now, a selection from our senior choir followed by Riverside County Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Judy White, and our board president, Mr. John Norman.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again. Why'd you have to leave so soon, yeah? Why'd you have to go? Why'd you have to leave me when I needed you the most? 'Cause I don't really know how to tell you without feeling much worse. I know you're in a better place, but it's always gonna hurt. Carry on, carry on. Give me all the strength I need. Carry on, carry on. It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again. How do I breathe without you? Feeling so cold. I'll be waiting right here till the day you're coming home. Carry on, carry on. Give me all the strength I need. Carry on, carry on. So let the light guide your way. Hold every memory as your own. And every road you take will always lead you home. It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again. Whoa, when I see you again.
Greetings, dignitaries, educators, parents, families, friends, and most importantly, the class of 2020. I am truly honored to be able to congratulate you on this momentous day. It is with great pride that I address you as you complete your graduation requirements and begin the next leg of your journey. This is my 4th graduation season as Riverside County Superintendent of Schools, and certainly the most unique set of circumstances. I know it hurts to lose part of your senior year and some of the traditions we hold near and dear to our hearts. However, you have passed one of life's greatest lessons in that things don't always go as planned, and we need to overcome the barriers and obstacles thrown in our way. As the class of 2020, you have reached milestones and achievements as students, engineers, scientists, athletes, musicians, actors and actresses, and artists. It is evident by these accomplishments and what we see each and every day from you that our future is in very good hands. Every year, I think of a phrase or a personal call to action for each graduating class. This year, that phrase is tag, you are it. In Spanish, recuerda usted es él. In French, tag, c'est toi. And in Japanese, tagu anara wa sore diso. It may remind you of a playground game from the days of your youth, but now it's my challenge to you to take hold of your life, make your dreams come true, and contribute to a better tomorrow. Tag You Are It is a call to service by improving the lives of others and giving back to the greater good of the community. Your teachers, administrators, coaches, and advisors, many of whom are here today from as far back as when you were in kindergarten, have dedicated their lives to providing service above themselves to prepare you and give you the skills that you need to live and contribute in a democratic society. But perhaps the greatest example of service can be found in your parents, grandparents, and other significant adults in your life who have modeled service for you during your entire life. Class of 2020, tag, you are it. Class of 2020, I'm excited for you of who you will become and what you will do. The days have quickly passed from kindergarten to today, and this year has taught you patience in a life-changing way. My heart does ache profusely that graduation ceremonies changed, because this Grandma Judy has 2 grandsons scheduled to walk across the stage. I have played Scrabble and video games, read books, and watched reruns galore. I contracted Zoomitis. Google Lit is Hangout and teamed out the door. But the amazing peace that I have deep within is knowing the class of 2020 were built to win. When the battle over pandemics and create a better world every bit filled with love and appreciation for all humanity. Now get ready, because tag, you are it. I know that can all sound daunting, but your teachers, parents, and I all have confidence you can do it. Roll up your sleeves, identify your target, and get running. But one of the things I really want you to get a hold on to is that I don't want you to be complainers. I don't want you to say what's not well. I want you to be the one to go out and make the difference. Tag, you are it. You're the ones that's going to solve the problems. You are the ones that are going to say, no, I'm not going to allow racism to exist. I'm not going to allow people to be against people that are growing old. I want you to be the ones to say, I will go and I will do. Tag, you are it.
Thank you, Dr. White. Hello, my name is John Norman. I serve on the Board of Trustees for the San Jacinto Unified School District. I've been asked by our board to give you some congratulatory words for your upcoming graduation. This would have been my 20th graduation as a board member, and to make it more meaningful, it has to be the most interesting graduation ceremony yet. To say the world you're about to embark on is a different world is quite an understatement. Nonetheless, you've completed your world-class education, and soon your actions will become part of the future that will be shaped by your participation, your drive, and your leadership. Our board has asked me to be the spokesperson to congratulate you on your accomplishments, your successes, and of course, your graduation. You may not know any of the members of the board, and that's okay. We try to stay out of the limelight, and from behind the scenes, we attempt to be your biggest cheerleaders supporters, and advocates. We usually get a kick out of shaking each graduate's hand during the ceremony, but in these interesting times, we'll have to settle for whatever you may use for that handshake, be it a virtual handshake, fist bump, high five, or perhaps a shaka. Whatever suits your needs is what we hope you use. Please know that our board is extremely proud of each and every graduate and hopeful that each of you is able to fulfill whatever destiny you choose in your endeavors. You are the change agent that will get this world back on track. We wish you speed in your efforts, wisdom in your experiences, and strength in your trying times. Congratulations to you, your family, your teachers, influential people that assisted you, but mostly to you. Now go out and do good things, be kind to others, be a positive influence, and change the world. Thank you.
Good evening, class of 2020, families, staff, and community members. As the proud principal of San Jacinto High School, I welcome you to our 2020 virtual graduation ceremony. June 4th, 2020 is a day that every single one of us started this school year looking forward to. For staff, it marks the end of a journey that we are lucky to be a part of for 4 years. For seniors, it is the day that you celebrate with your peers in front of your families at Tiger Stadium, donned in orange and black robes and cords, marking all you have accomplished since kindergarten. You would walk down the turf, find your families in the crowded stands, and wave ecstatically from ear to ear, beaming with pride. Parents and families, this is the day that would mark the end of one chapter and the beginning of another. A day that you see the babies that once stumbled over themselves while learning to walk stumble no more as they walk proudly across the stage, accepting their hard-earned high school diplomas. Finding you again in the crowd with a wave and a smile that says, "We did it." We would accept the class of 2020, seniors would turn their tassels, and we would all face North Mountain for the lighting of the S, a symbol of tradition, of pride, of resilience, of San Jacinto. While the current health pandemic prevents us from doing that now, I hope that you are surrounded by loved ones in the comfort of your home, donning your decorated caps, ready to cheer just as loudly as you would if we were together at Tiger Stadium. I know that this is a challenging moment for all of you watching through screens right now, as the head and the heart want two very different things. Our hearts want to be walking across the stage in front of thousands of people tonight, but in our heads we know that that is not safe, which is why we are here in this moment. Tonight, the head and the heart come together, coming from a point of humanity and concern for one another. We have all stayed home for someone that we love. Tonight, we stay home for you, class of 2020. These are hard times, but you have shown incredible strength. I hope that these times have helped you to realize that you do not need a formal celebration to feel pride in the work that you have done. It should always be inside of you, whether it is celebrated or not. While that pride should be innate, San Jacinto High School has made a commitment to hold a traditional ceremony for the class of 2020 when it is deemed safe to do so, because you deserve it. These past few months have taught us to count our blessings, and you are mine. You have my heart, and until the time that I am able to shake every one of your hands as you cross the stage, I offer you my congratulations, class of 2020. San Jacinto Unified Board of Trustees and Superintendent, as principal of San Jacinto High School, I certify to you that these students, as members of the graduating class of 2020, have met the graduation requirements set forth by our school district. Please help me to welcome our superintendent, Dr. Sherry Fox.
Thank you, Principal Hall. Students, I've had the privilege of accepting 8 senior classes before yours, all face-to-face. Despite the fact that we're virtual today, it gives me great pleasure to say to you, Principal Hall, as Superintendent of San Jacinto Unified School District, I accept your certification that these students have met the graduation course requirements established by our district and grant them the honor of the presentation of diplomas.
Jason Thomas Milheiser, Catherine Gonu Moa, Mohammed Taha Amjad, Lisa Liu, Eric Robert Johnston, Justin Ivan Hemati, Janelli Rios, Lisbeth Itzel Acosta, Sofia Michelle Cabrera, Alexis Emmanuel Pascual, Moises Valle Macías, Andrea Ortiz Esquivel, Cassidy Orozco, Ashley Jean Van Sanford, Abel John Buenrostro Jr., Daniel Jesus Ayala, Diego Ángel Osuna, Marvin Steve Ochoa Estrada, Gabriel Nino Madla Yumal, Jacqueline Garcia, Opelua Oyetola Olaleye Christian Aina II, Brandon Garcia Esparza, Lindsay Marilee Juarez, Roberto Antonio Núñez, Joanna Samantha Costilla Areiza, Molly Vang, Anastasia Olegvigna Volk, Randy Garcia Esparza, Monique Alicia Mosqueda, Valerie Victoria Miranda Amaya, Adolfo Ángel Plata, Mariel Anaí Guzmán, Victor Enyinaya Chinadu, Ocean Matias de Bernardis Mueller, Jason Ruelas Padilla, Elizabeth Soto Ordóñez, Andrea Carrillo, Madison Moon Acosta, Natalia Fernanda Gómez Rubalcaba, Alexander Rodriguez Resendiz, Angelo Joseph Savario Sansonetti, Ariana Yailin Martinez, Thais Yulisa Hernández, Mackenzie Valdez Tolliver, J-Rod A. Jauregui, Yvette Jimenez, Giselle Quiroz, Marina Isabel Castillo, Nilvia Arlette Morelos, Justin Christopher Hawley, Tanya Lisette Aceves, Cody Lee Atkins, Glacy Jeanette Agaton, Matthew Alberto Aguiniga Vasquez, Alana Marie Aguirre, Jonathan Joseph Aguirre Jacobo, Luis Alberto Álamo Acampo, Gabriel Felipe Alfaro. Priscila Olivia Alfaro. Andrew Christopher Almejo. Brian Joel Altamarino Martínez. Azalí Suset Alvarado. Irán Gael Alvarado Trujillo. Jasmine Alicia Amaro. Felipe de Jesús Amezquita Márquez. Jasmine Micaela Danielle Ainsley. Emily Verónica Aquino. Richard Arámbula. Manuel Alejandro Aranda. Andrew Archundia. Fernando Iván Arechiga. Maricruz Arellano. Kevin Armenta Osuna. Anaya Lachey Arthurton. Marco Antonio José Arvizu. Jason Carlos Cayanan Atud. José Ángel Avila Cisneros. Zachary Enrique Baca. Sean Allen Bailey. Malachi Romaldo Baker. Emily Jasmine Barajas Garcia. Tomaje Imani Takena Barnes. Elizabeth Uriel Barrientos. Jasmine Adele Vasquez. Raven Leilani Mia Vasquez Gallerto. Wamli Levi Vasquez Gallerito. Derek Paul Becerra. Jonas Alejandro Beltrán. Jennifer Bernal. Kavion Darian Beverly. Sajda Sanaa Bay. Suzanne Louise Bishton. Luis Blancas Ronquillo.
Oscar Bocanegra. Alexis Bolanos. Barrick Joseph Bolanos. Darius Christian Bond. Ariana Marie Bush. Nicole Marie Caballero. Doran Carl Campbell III. Philip Joseph Cardona Rodriguez. Terrence Darnell Carter Jr. David Casales. Brianna Marie Castañeda. Elijah Nathaniel Castañeda. Alejandra Monique Castillo. Joel Castro. Areli Centeno. Kobe Enrique Cervantes. Jesse Noel Chan. Julie Chavez. Brandon David Cogswell. Aaliyah Ajane Collins. Kevin Corona. Leslie Corona. Mayra Naeli Correa Garcia, Lorena Cortez, Angel Candelario Cortez, Eduardo Cortez Carlos, Abril Covarrubias, Damian Anthony Cruz, Alejandra del Carmen Cuevas, Damian Luis Miguel Curiel, Maya Angeline Dowdy, Guillermo Dávalos III, Brian de la Cruz, Justin Stephen de la Rosa, Stephen de la Torre, Hannah Grace de León, Anna Hester del Alba Salgado, Jacob Delgado, Julissa Celeste Dema, Albert Derek Dennis Jr., Juan Daniel Denny Jr., Isabel Diaz, Samuel Castro Diaz, Jesús Antonio Diaz Beltrán, Ethan Scott Dominguez, Matthew Dominguez, Naomi Lisbeth Dominguez, Antoinette Noel Du Bois, Valeria Marcela Dubon Garcia, Elida Thelma Duran, Angelica Duran Gonzalez, Callie Alexa Eck, Matthew Luis Escalera, Katharina Isabel Espinosa, Jacob Rafael Espinosa, Citlali Espinosa Morelos, José Manuel Estrada, Nadia Andrea Estrada, Brian Estrella, Isaiah Farmer, Devon J. Fernandez Bato Quichocho, Michael Christopher Fillmore, Celeste Flemate, Joseph Gabriel Flores, Kimberly Denise Flores, Ruben Alejandro Flores, Ruben Angel Flores, Armando Salvador Flores Pérez, Angel Jesus Flores, Luis Robert Fonseca, Nelvin Roberto Fregoso, Cynthia Michelle Fuentes, Alía Gallegos, Ivan Armando Galván, Alejandra Gabriela Garcia, Alyssa Nicole Garcia, Celeste Giselle Garcia, Daniel Joseph Garcia, Emilio Joseph Garcia, Eric Garcia. Jenica Celeste Garcia. Jesus Daniel Garcia. Jose Dolores Garcia Jr. Carissa Monique Garcia. Mariana Garcia. Melissa Garcia. Paula Lisette Garcia. Stephanie Garcia. Benjamin Ociel Garza. Elijah Xavier Gentry. Nia Jade Gilbert. Ariana Nicole Gomez. Anaira Jasmine Gonzalez. Elias Noe Gonzalez. Gabriel Gonzalez. Genaro Octavio Gonzalez. Julian Uriel Gonzalez. Michael Isaac Gonzalez. Vanya Mairani Gonzalez. Josephine Janet Gonzalez Teles. Armani DeMarco Goodmote. Riley Garrett Goodrich. Mariah Mimi Gordillo. Andrew Wayne Gordon. Christopher Edward Gordon. Scott Allen Gordon II. Angel Granados. Reina Victoria Grano. Angel Guadarrama. Gavin Matthew Guerrero. Jasmine Guevara. Yareli Gurola Mejia. Madeline Elizabeth Gustafson. Angela Bella Gutierrez. Giovanni Gutierrez. Liliana Jasmine Gutierrez. Molly Madeline Gutierrez. Mahi Uli Hamala. Jalen Skylar Hart. Justin Nicholas Harvey. Luke Ryan Helm. Cole David Otto Hemming. Hannah Marie Hensley. Andrew Jacob Hernandez. Bethany Maciel Hernandez. Donahi Hernandez. Evelyn Camila Hernandez. Janet Soriano Hernandez. Kimberly Hernandez. Sarah Hernandez. Teresa Belen Hernandez. Isaac Giovanni Hernandez Alejandre. Eric Salvador Hernandez Jimenez. Angela Herrera. Lovi Fani Herrera. Ricardo Herrera Torres. Tylen Elon Teen Hill. Kyle Ryan Heiss. Akira Kyla Holmes. Nicholas Jordan Howard. Nayeli Huerta.
Natalie Iniguez. Jorge Luis Ismerio Jr. Jada Naomi Jackson. Ruben Anthony Jaimes. Destiny Elizabeth Ann Jacinto Myers. Andrew Arroyo Juariqui. Gabriel Melchor Jimenez. Jasmine Monique Jimenez. Catherine Jimenez. Samantha Jimenez. Matthew Jamel Johnson. McKaylee Elizabeth Johnson. Robert Andrew Johnson. Vanessa Lorraine Jones. Jolena Lisette Jordan. Irene Ann Joseph. Daniel Anthony Juarez Morales. Logan James Young. Sadie Wynn Khalil. Mahmoud Nabil Kanda. Toriano Montrell King. Trinagia Chatrice King. Jordan Ramsey Kiriakos. Nadia Carlita Cudi. Rose Estefany Lamas. Oloshupe Makochuku Austin Lanii. Ariam Paulina Lea Lopez. Garrett Timothy Leffel. Naomi Louise Letcher. Kirsten Jeanette Ledar. Danielle Serena Lisboa. Karimi Chapel Lister. Michael Aaron Lomeli Jr. Angel Lopez. Bryant Alexander Lopez. Chelsea Gabriela Lopez. Elizabeth Lopez. Justin Joseph Lopez. Gustavo Lopez Orozco. Daniel Lorenzo. Guillermo Lozano. Ariam Lozano Mota. Estefania Luis Peña. Larry Lujano. Perla Julitza Luna Echeverría. Eduardo Luna Maldonado. Darren Luzon. Sarah Soth Lee. Mia Macias. Nathaniel Anthony Mador. Langston Jeremiah McGee. Emily Astrid Maldonado. Miguel Mandujano, Carlos Manzano, Heather J.C. Monzano, Frexy Aquino Marelit, Stephanie Marin, Abraham Marquez, Paola Marquez, Aiden Tomatsu Gabriel Marsden, Alejandro Martinez, Jennifer Martinez Baleras, Brian Martinez Garay, Jose Martinez Moran, Gladys Isbeidi Martinez Ramirez, Haley Lynn Madston, Madison Leilani McClellan, Bradley Jordan McFrazier Jr., Kiani Jada McGill, Austin Taylor McLean Tricky, Roman William McNabb II, Eric Joseph Medina, Kimberly Medina, Elena Marie Mejia, Juliana Mejia Medina, Travis Christopher Melendrez Arias Jr., Alexander Steve Melgoza, Paola Memije, Jaden Janine Mendez, Adam Antonio Milan, Krista Alexa Miramontes, Kylie Renee Mirola, Gabrielle Elizabeth Moncada, Angel Marie Montes, Johnny Michael Montoya, Layani Camille Moore, Enrique Octavio Mora, Adam Morales, Paul Stephen Angelo Morales Jr., Julia Teresa Moran, Kevin Moran, Alexandra Elizabeth Moreno, Ariana Lucille Moreno, Roberto Emilio Moreno, Angelina Jennifer Moa, Arcadio Felix Moza Valdez, Alyssa Marie Munoz, Henry Munoz, Maya Munoz, Adriana Marlene Munoz Hernandez, Hannah Jade Munson, Santiago Nava Gill, Daniel Chong Navarro, Emma Negrete, Sheldon Lamar Newton Jr., David Nicholas Aveneda, Yuritza Montserrat Nunez, Isabella Ochoa, Arturo Ojeda, Monique Ojeda, Kimberly Olmos, Jeremiah Thomas Oriana, Emmanuel Ornelas, Jasmine Nicole Ortega, Enrique Osorio, Joaquin Alexander Osuna, Roman Mitchell Pabiano, Alvaro Palacios Jr., Tatum Gia Patel, Adolfo Benito Pedraza, Tate Alexander Peel, Karina Guadalupe Parales Galvan, Angelica Perea, Isabella Lene Perez, Jacob Elias Perez, Natalie Patricia Perez, Robert Anthony Perez, Jennifer Perez Melena, Joshua Leman Perkins, Vincent Emmanuel Purnell, Caleb Dean Peterson, Chana Marie Pugh, Michaela Nicole Pugh, Jared Enrique Pimentel, Joshua A.G. Pinales, Citlali Guadalupe Piñón Beltrán, Elisa Annette Pinto,
Christian Pintor, Ivan Plazola Jimenez, Louise Allen Ponte, Emiliana Blanca Posada, Jeremy Robert Potter, Sienna Victoria Quisenberry, Janelle Quintana Alfaro, Clelia Michelle Quintanilla Osegueda, Cedar Steven Quintero, Brian Adam Ramirez, Mesac Eliu Ramirez, Sol Amado Ramón, Evelyn Michelle Ramos Marroquín, Isaac Samuel Rangel, Kenzie Randolph Regis, Leonardo Regla, Serena Marie Reyes, Julian Chandre Richardson, Vanessa Lidia Rivera, Julio Andrés Rivera Luna, Cameron Deshawn Rocha, Alondra Rodriguez, Brian Rodriguez, Dalia Cassandra Rodriguez, Enrique Alejandro Rodriguez, Jonathan Gregory Rodriguez, Kaylina Colleen Armani Rodriguez, Nereida Elizabeth Rodriguez Ramos, Alexandria Mia Rogers, Itzel Ditzlali Rojas Valentín, Fernando Romero, Angel Marie Reese, Joshua Eduardo Ruiz, Andrés Samuel Ruiz López, Alejandra Guadalupe Savadra, Robert Renard Saint, Nancy Amaray Salazar, Christian Salgado, Angel Ismael Samano, Samira Yamila Samara, Alani Ray Geraldine Samuel, Adrian Martin Sanchez Jr., Darlene Sanchez, Diego Sai Sanchez, Fernando Sanchez Jr., Hannah Yvonne Sanchez Valenzuela,
Joana América Sánchez Cabañas, Jesús Ramón Sández Gómez, Génesis Anaí Sandoval, Marisa Sandoval Ramírez, Silvia Odalis Santaolalla García, Eric Medel Santiago, José Efraín Santiago, Nathan Ramsés Santizo, Erwin Salcedo Gres, Itzel Suset Segura, David Servin, Abigail Silva Leiva, Shayna Lee Silvas Thomas, Troy Wayne Simon II, Joseph Michael Simpson, Cedric DeAndre Smith, Naomi Jaslyn Sobarnia, Isabel Paige Solar, Natalie Arlette Solis, Yeleni Abigail Solito, Kevin Soriano, Victor Imanol Sosa Carrasco, María Guadalupe Soto, Donovan Giovanni Spriggs, William Arley Stinnett IV, Justin Alexander Stortal, Catherine Noel Stuller, Pedro Suarez, Alicia Marie Talamantes, Kevin Terminal, Micaiah Ray Tuis, Roxy Ann Tuet, Darly Marileni Tomás Paredes, Janie Lagulia Toombs, Elijah Justin Torres, Michael Damian Torres, Stephanie Torres, Victor Manuel Torres Jr., Leonardo Torres López, Gerardo Trejo, Jacqueline Trujillo, David Urea, Laloifi Joseph Faifanua, Christina Marie Valderrama, John Anthony Valdez, Victoria Valencia, María Fernanda Valle, Esperanza Jazmín Valles Durán, Corey Matthew Van Emmen, Miles Jacob Vasquez, Frank Alejandro Vasquez, Alfredo Alexis Vasquez Núñez, Misael Vega, Enrique Vega Contreras, Gerardo Daniel Velázquez, Jorge Alberto Velázquez Sandoval, Austin Patrick Van Heist, Dylan Andrew Verheist, Cecilia Elizabeth Verity, Jessica Jasmine Villacorte Vasquez, Jonathan Javier Villalobos Rivas, Kobe Brian Villarreal, Raymond Anthony Villarreal, Jason Villarreal Núñez, Alex Jonathan Villela, Cynthia Jaslyn Villela Carrillo, Evans Sia Vitayavong, Mark Roland Ward, Mateo Leon Waring, Kobe Willie Watson, Kelly Marina Waddell, Garrett Lane Barcelia Wilson, Ruby Sarai Wilson, Sean Matthew Wood, D'Angela Lynn Woods, Brandon Trijafum Zhang, Ian Thomas Ibarra, Angel Anchondo Zambrano, Leslie Britannia Zamudio, Manuel Osaslan Zarate, Richard Zendejas Jr., Jennifer Zuniga Cepeda, Juliana Erlinda Zuniga Landa Verde,
Seth Mall, Joanny Salazar, Gloria Gerard, Christopher Martinez, Brandon McDade,
Good evening. My name is Andrea Carrillo, and I am the senior class president. Graduates, please accompany me to our tassel turn. Graduates, please hold your tassels on the right. Graduates, please turn your tassels. Congratulations, class of 2020. We did it, and I am so proud of you.
Graduates, tonight you will notice that the stadium lights are lit in your honor. In addition, with the help and support from the City of San Jacinto and the Ward family, we will still be holding true to our traditional lighting of the S on the North Mountain. Graduates and families, when you see the S tonight, remember all that it stands for: tradition, Tiger Pride, and celebration. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to introduce to you the graduating class of 2020. We are beyond proud. Congratulations and good evening.